Okay, so answer my question first. 现在几点了？ Right now the time is, I will give you for mine. So then, how do you say it? 现在几点了? Answer in the full sentence. Okay 啊。Have you find it? 现在几点了？1:12. Very good. Then there is a tiny teeny problem. Okay, Fading, check the answer. There is a tiny teeny problem. Which one? Which things you are missing? Check the word. Which word you write it wrong? Yes, 12. Okay, so then we should answer for 现在1:12了。Very good 很好。So then 现在1:12了。So if you already understand this one, that means last time we were talking for the time. So you already remember. Then hope other people can follow us. And today we will continue to still talking for the time. So how to say about the time? Today we continue. We already know we use 点 and 分 talking for the time. So 点 meaning means o'clock. 分 means minute. Then they are a pair of the words. So for example, we have 5:00, 5 o'clock, 12:00, 12 o'clock. We have here this one, 2:00. Okay, 2:00 means 2 o'clock. Remember, don't use 2:00. We are not using 2:00. So 2 o'clock, 2:00. Then, so 分 meaning means minute. We have 9:20. So 9:20 meaning means like this one. Okay, at 9 o'clock, so 9:20, 9:20. Then we have 11:10. This one, 11:10. So you make sure you can react in the numbers quickly. Then we have 2:05. So as I told you, if the minute less than 10, so we must read the zero out. Only for the minute, if less than 10 minutes, so we must read zero. Okay. Then when we're talking, if they have 12 p.m., 8 a.m., like this one, so how we arrange it? So make sure you read clear. The big time unit put in front, small time unit put in the end. For example, same like when we arrange year, months, day, days of the week. So still, year is the longest one. So we put year in front, then it's months, day, days of the week. So in each day, you have morning, evening, afternoon. Then during morning, so you have so many hours. So then the exactly o'clock, at what time it is, put after morning, evening. Okay. So look at it here. When we're talking for 上午9:20. 上午 meaning means morning. I told you 上午 time between 8 to 10 o'clock. 8 to 12 o'clock. So 9:20 means 9:20 a.m. Okay. 上午 because 上午 containing from 8 to 12 o'clock, so many hours inside. That's why 上午 is longer time, the big time unit put in front. Then we put time after it. Okay. Not like English. English is you put the smaller one in front, big one in the end. But in Mandarin, totally different. Okay, in Mandarin, totally different. So you always have to remember which one is the longer time unit, so you put in front. Then we have another one. Tell me, how do you say this? Okay. How do you talking for this one? 11 o'clock, 10 minutes, a.m. So type your answer over here when you type, so I can know how many people already catch it. So how do you talking for this one? For this during this time, so how you are going to say it? Okay, type your answer for this one. 上午11点10分 Very good. It's 上午11点10分 Very good. So already remember because morning word is longer, so we put in front. 上午11点10分很好 Then continue. We have 中午12点18分。中午 I told you meaning means afternoon, time between 12 to 2 o'clock. So you always have to remember if the time is between 12 to 2 o'clock. That's why in the beginning in lesson 1 when we learn, I told you please put the exactly time after morning, evening, afternoon, right? So then at here 12:18 already past 12 o'clock, so we have to use 中午, okay, 中午 for PM. But if it's after 2 o'clock like this one, so tell me 1:40 p.m. you use 中午 or 下午 1:40 p.m. you use 中午 or 下午 which word do you use? 1:40 p.m. Very good. We use 中午, right? Because 中午 containing from 12 to 2 o'clock. So always remember clear. So that's why we have to use 中午1点40分很好 Very good. Then this one 下午2点05分 So after 2 o'clock we will use 下午 Okay. So review one more time. 早上 the morning word 早上 is from 6 to 8. Okay, 6 to 8 o'clock. Then 上午 from 8 to 12 o'clock. So 中午 12 to 2 o'clock. 下午 2 to 6. After 6 o'clock, we all call 晚上. Okay, after 6 o'clock, we use 晚上. So please remember clear. Then, so continue talking for this one. Now we have learned 钱 in lesson 3. 钱 meaning means money. We have 多少钱 for example. How much? Asking for the price, right? But actually in lesson 4, you have another word, 钱 at here. So 钱 meaning means before. You can see they share the same pronunciation. Even the tone mark, initial, final, and the tone, they are all the same. But the Chinese character and the meaning different. Okay, so new word 钱 at here meaning means before. So then we have before and after new word in lesson 4. So after word is 后, before is 前, okay, after is 后, before is 前. So then let's check in here. 点 means o'clock for revision. 分 so means minute. But at here, if they say 7点07分前 7点07分 means 7 o'clock, 7 minutes over here, 7:07. 前 meaning means before, so we can translate as before 7:07 or before 7:07. So 7点07分前 okay, so this is the time. Cannot put 前 in front of the time. In English, it's before 5 o'clock, before 10 o'clock. But in Mandarin, you have to put the before word in the end. Okay, so this one, Mandarin and English different. So make sure you remember clear. Cannot say 前5点 before 5 o'clock. Cannot directly translate. You must remember you put 前 after the time. So we say 5点前. Okay, before 5 o'clock. Then we have another one. 9点40分后 9点40分 means 9:40. So 后 means after. That means after 9:40. Okay, so all the word in English you put before and after in front, but in Mandarin you put them in the end. Okay, so this one remember clear. Don't forget. So this is a part people may make confused with it. Then This is when we're talking for before 9:30, before 7 o'clock, they are just a time, a moment. Okay, they're just a moment. You cannot extend for the time. But we have another one. There is another minute word in your book they give you is 分钟. Did you say it? They have another minute word, 分钟. Okay. So then they also have another word for 一分钟. So 分钟, this word used for counting. Look at here. 一分钟 meaning means 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. So this is used for counting how long for the time. For example, I told you, you have 5 minutes to finish your QR code. So that 5 minutes we use to say 5分钟. Okay, I cannot use 5分 because 分 and 点 is a pair of the words they use together to counting the moment. And 分钟 is the word, the minute word used for counting. Okay, same like we use 两 used for counting. But we use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 used for normal counting other numbers. Okay, so counting for minute, we use 分钟. Then 2分钟 means 2 minutes. Then 30分钟后, 30分钟, first one, 30分钟 means 30 minutes. 后 meaning means later, so means after 30 minutes. Okay, or you can say 30 minutes later. Then we have another word for you, hour. In the book, they give you another word. Our word is 小时. Okay, they give you another our word is 小时. So at here, if they say 一个小时 used for counting, so 一个小时 1 hour, then they can say 两个小时 2 hours. So if they're talking for 4个小时前, what's the meaning? Can you tell me? 4个小时前, what's the meaning? How do you translate it? 4个小时前. Before 4 hours, right? So also we can just say 4 hours ago or before 4 hours, both can. So 4个小时前 you can translate as 4 hours ago or before 4 hours, it's the same. So then remember when you use for counting, we use minute, counting minute, we use 分钟. But it's special case, we don't put 个 in the middle. See, did you see the special one? Minute, we don't put 个. But hour, you must put 个 over there. So always remember when you're counting, we always have to put 个 in the middle. But we have some special case. The first one is counting for year, 年. Okay, I'm sorry. So the first one, make sure I write the notes over there. When we're talking for year, it's the word 年. So when you're counting for 年, we don't need to put 个 in the middle. Also, when you're counting for day, we use 天. Double check out whether you remember or not. 天, when you're counting for days, 1 day, 2 days, 一天, 2天, we don't put 个 in the middle. Then one more, when you're counting for minute. So when you're counting for minute, we use 分钟. Okay, so 分钟 also 没有, okay, 没有个. So in the middle, they didn't put 个 over there. Only so far, only these 3. Okay, so far only 3 of them. So make sure you remember. 点 and 分 is a pair of the word o'clock and minute. When you're counting the time, exactly what's the moment it is. But 分钟 and 小时 used for counting. Like our examination have 2 hours. So actually you don't know if I didn't tell you the starting point. So you don't know what time is that. So you only know it's 2个小时, 2 hours. But 点 and 分 used to talking for 5点, 5 o'clock. So if we give you starting from 5 o'clock, 5点, so you will know the examination is from 5 to 7 o'clock. Okay, so make sure you understand the difference. For counting how many minutes, how many hours? So we use 分钟 and 小时. But talking for the exact moment. Okay. So we use 点 and 分. Cannot randomly match with them. Okay, I cannot randomly match with it. So let's check in some more. In the word 前, just now we introduced 前 means before or ago. Then, so for example, 3天前, do you understand what's the meaning? 3天前 it is. Just now we have the word 天 in Webex chat over here. 天 I already listed here. So 3天前, very good, means 3 days ago. Very good. So make sure every people follow. Means 3 days ago. Then continue. 一个星期前. 一个星期前. Can you reacting quickly? 星期 we have 星期一, 星期二, 星期三, 星期四, 星期五, 星期六. Special one is Sunday. 星期日 and 星期天. 星期 means what is 星期? Week. Very good. So 一个星期前 means 1 week ago. Okay, 1 week ago. So then make sure you remember I told you lesson 4 is quite a heavy chapter. They have a lot of new words at here. So the 4点前. What's the meaning? 4点前. So did you remember 点? What is that? 4点前. Before 4 o'clock, right? Before 4 o'clock. So then 4点 counting for 4 o'clock. So 4点前 before 4 o'clock. Then 星期五前 means before Friday. Okay, 星期五 Friday over there. Then continue we got 我9点前去学校. Understand it? Right now it's long sentence. I check whether you understand or not. 我9点前去学校. I give you time, so make sure you follow. Tell me whether you all follow here or not. What's the meaning here? 我. So make sure every word you understand. 我9点前去学校. 去 new word in lesson 4. What means I. Very good. So the 我 meaning means I. 9点前 means before 9 o'clock. 去学校 go to school. So I go to school before 9 o'clock. Very good. Then continue. At here 9点前 is the time. So if we asked for when do you go to school? In your book, did you find which word meaning means when? Check your book quickly. Did you find which word meaning means when in your book? So right now, very good. Okay, very good. 什么时候, right? So can you ask the whole question? So this is the answer, 9点前. So I need you to put your question word at here. Step 2, change 你 into, change 我 into 你. So how do you ask the whole sentence? Today, can you catch the question already? Okay, 非常好 ，OK 很好 ，very good. So it's 你什么时候去学校？When do you go to school? Very good. Make sure every people follow. This is the easy section I told you, right? So then remember when we're asking for when, so we use 什么时候. But asking for what time, if they're asking for what time, so we will use 几点 okay. Then continue. 你星期日前能回家吗？你星期日前能回家吗？ Follow me. Make sure do all the translation by yourself. question word. Step 1, tell me the question word in the sentence. Which one is the question word? Give me the question word in the sentence. Which one? Make sure always can find the question word in the sentence. So in this sentence, which word is the question word in the sentence? Okay, very good. It's ma, right? It's a ma question right here. Make sure you can follow. The ma question word we already find. So meaning, 你星期日前 time is here. 星期日 Sunday 前 before. So before Sunday, you 能 what's the meaning for 能? Can you tell me? 能 we will learn in lesson 2. 能 and 会 have the same meaning. For example, very good. Both of them means can, right? So the before Sunday, can you 回家? 家 means home. 回, new word in lesson 4 means go back. So can you go back home before Sunday? This is the question. So and here, this is the meaning means can you go back home before Sunday? So if your answer is yes, we just say 我星期日前能回家. I can go back home before Sunday. So if your answer is no, we put 不 inside the sentence before the verb. So we say 我星期日前不能回家. Okay, 不能 cannot. Very good. So make sure I answer the full sentence. So make sure still every people remembers it. Then so far very good. So we check the word 后. 后 translated as after or later. Then 5分钟后 5分钟 5 minutes, right? So 5分钟后 5 minutes later. Then easy one. 2个月后 what's the meaning? 2个月. 2个月后. Do you remember we have 年, 月, 日, 星期. Those words. Very good means 2 months later. So 2个月后. Very good. 2 months later. Then 明天. I'm sorry, I typed the wrong word. I typed the wrong word over here. Actually should be 明天后. 明天, this one. 明天 tomorrow. Okay, so 明天后 it's after tomorrow. So later I will do the correction for it. 明天后 so means after tomorrow. So there is a G I forgot to put it here. Then 星期天后. 星期天 what's the meaning? Just now I gave you 星期日. Not last week. Check again. After Sunday, right? 星期天 is another word for Sunday. Very good. So similar, very similar, right? Difficult to catch. 星期 means week. 星期天 means Sunday. So then one more. 我30分钟后去学习. Similar one. Can you catch the meaning? 我30分钟后去学习. 我 meaning means I. 30分钟 30 minutes 后 later. So 30 minutes later, I 去学习. What's the meaning? 去学习. Can you catch it? 学习. Yeah, similar words, right? 学校, 学习, 学生. Very good. It's go to study. 去学习, go to study. So then I go to study 30 minutes later. So this is the meaning I talk. Look at here. Inside this sentence, right now, I want you to ask a question to 30分钟后. So how do you ask a question to the whole sentence? Ask the whole sentence one more time. Right, this time I will not give you any, there will be no clue for you. Okay, very good. We have so many people answered faster. 很好. So we answered for 你什么时候去学习, right? We use the question word when. So then we put when and here, change 我 into 你. 去学习 we copy to the sentence. So 你什么时候去学习？很好啊。Then 你一个星期后能来吗？你一个星期后能来吗 ？Question word is ma at here. That means yes or no. So let's check in 一个星期。Can you reacting quickly? 一个星期 means 1 week. So means 1 week later. So can you come? Not next week. Next week is 下个星期。Do the revision. Check again. I know a little bit confused right now. So next word is 下个. So if we're talking for 下个星期, quite confusing, right? So that's why I told you need to do the revision over here. So 下个星期 is next week. Right? I'm not lying to you. I told you lesson 4 is quite complicated. That's why you have to do the revision well. Home means later. So after 1 week, after 1 week, you can see we have 个 at here. 个 is you counting. So after 1 week, can you come? So 一个星期后. Promise me I will finish. So you will download the video, do the compare. Because lesson 4, things related to the time is really complicated. So then we move on here. Never mind, this is just our beginning to learn. So if you're confused, still acceptable. So let's check in for more. Where to put the time actually? So we have the time word in the sentence, right? In English, like you can say, I go to school on Sunday. Or you can say, Sunday morning, I go to school. But in Mandarin, where do you put the time? Please make sure you remember the time always, okay, the time, you have 2 places to put the time. You can put before or after the subject, okay? Before or after the subject, both can, but never put in the end of your sentence, okay? Word related with time, you can put before or after subject, both can. You can choose to put before or choose to put after, both can, but never put in the end. Okay, time word, the word related with time, never put in the end of your sentence. This one have to remember clear. So let's check some example, then you can remember. Like here, okay. So 妈妈6点10分去医院工作。Subject at here is 妈妈。Time is 6点20分。6点20分。So this time, can you catch the meaning? What's the meaning? 6点20分。点 and 分, they are a pair of the words. Checking for what? What time they remind you over here? Yeah, make sure you follow it here. I will let you to guide you to learn slowly, step by step. So I give you time to think. Make sure you really follow, because if you didn't follow, when you learn it by yourself, you will be quickly lost. 6点20分 means 6:20. Very good. So 妈妈6点20分去医院工作. You can see they put the time after the subject, right? So I told you the time, you can put before or after subject, both can. So means this sentence, you can also change into 6点20分妈妈去医院工作. Also no problem. Okay. If you put 6点20分 in the beginning, before the subject, also can, no problem. But never put 妈妈去医院工作6点20分. In English, it's no problem. Mom go to hospital to work 6:20. No problem in English, but in Mandarin, cannot. Okay, in Mandarin, that is wrong sentence. I need you to focus it because in your quiz 2, we have the grammar parts. Okay, we will give you 4 sentences. In the 4th sentence in your quiz 2, so there will be 1 sentence in grammar have problem, or there will be 1 sentence, all the 3 sentences they have grammar problem. So you have to select the true sentence for that. That's why the grammar in Mandarin, you have to make sure you remember, okay? This is a very typical mistake and people will confuse because they will never understand where to put the time. So for you, starting from today, please make sure you remember. Time, we will put before or after subject, both are correct, but never put it in the end, okay? Then continue. 我学习汉语 I study Mandarin. So we put the time 星期天上午，星期天 Sunday. Okay, 星期天 means Sunday. 上午 morning, right? So then meaning means I study Mandarin at Sunday morning. So at here, very good. We have people follow that here. So then in this sentence, you can say 我星期天上午学习汉语。Also, we can change into 星期天上午我学习汉语 also correct, but never say 我学习汉语星期天上午. Okay, so always remember time never put in the end. You can put before or after subject, but never put in the end. Then check for more. 我们下个月去中国。下个月 Just now we told you 下个 you see next, right? So at here it's next what? 下个月。月 we learned in last time. Year or months? Quite confusing, right? It's months. So 下个月 means next month. 年 meaning means year. Okay, so then 我们下个月去中国 means next month we go to 中国. Remember? Related with me. From my country, right? China. So then we go to China. So also in this sentence, if you see 下个月我们去中国 correct. Okay, 下个月我们去中国 no problem because this is the time of the sentence. You can put before or after subject, both correct. Then the last one. 高小姐中午12点回家。高小姐 means Miss 高。中午12点 what's the meaning? 中午12点。12 you can check there is a comma. So we only have 3 words got comma in the middle so far. Which word it is? 12. Ah, 12 p.m. Very good. So 中午 means afternoon, right? 12点 12 o'clock plus 中午 in front means 12 p.m. So then Miss Gao 12 p.m. 回家. Did you catch it already? 回家. 家 means house. 回 go back. So means Miss Gao go back home at 12 p.m. So this is the meaning of the sentence. Make sure this one help you to remember all the time word. I show it in red color. All the time in the sentence, you can either put in front of the subject or after subject. Both are correct, but never put it in the end of your sentence. Okay. Then let's check in for more. In your book, we have 几点 already talked, meaning means what time. So you have to remember right here, 我6点30分去学校. For example, 我6点30分去学校 means I go to school at 6点30分. 点 and 分点 o'clock, 分 minute. So 6:30, right? I go to school at 6:30. So if I ask question to 你几点 okay, if I ask question to the red color parts, So you will use 几点 to ask. You will ask for what time you go to school. Okay, what time do you go to school? In English, right? In English, when we ask question to this answer, definitely we will use what time. So we have another one. 什么时候? Just now we ask you, meaning means when. Then 我的爸爸星期日下午回家。我的爸爸 means my father. 星期日下午 What's the meaning? 星期日下午Did you remember 星期日? Quite confusing, right? Quickly check your book. 星期日, which one it is? Sunday. We got 星期天 and 星期日, both means Sunday. 下午 we have 早上、上午、中午、下午. Very good. Evening, 下午. So then Sunday evening at here. 回家 go back home. So my father go back home at Sunday evening. Then if I ask question to Sunday evening, then your question word will use 什么时候? So you have to ask for 你的爸爸什么时候回家? When did your father go back home? So we have two question words at here, 几点 and 什么时候. They both asking for time. So make sure you remember if your answer, if the answer after you translate, your answer can written like this. Okay, if your answer after translate, it looks like this. 7 o'clock, 8:30, 11:40. If it look like this, so we will use 几点 to ask the question. Okay, if the answer after you translate can written like this, so you use 几点 asking for the answer. Total 7 o'clock, 8:15, we consider as one time word because 7 o'clock, 7:30, 5 o'clock, total they are one time word, right? They cannot separate to two. So that means if your answer is one time word, like look like this, they must look like this, okay? Then you will use 几点 to ask the question. But if your answer have two or more than two time words, so we will use 什么时候 to ask the question. Okay, if your answer have two or more than two time words, then we must use 什么时候 to ask the question. So I want to ask you a question right out of here. Just now I introduced. So if the answer is right now, if I give you, if this is the answer, 6点半, if 6点半 is the answer, can you tell me which question word do you use? 几点 or 什么时候? If my answer is 6点半, you will use 几点 or 什么时候? Try to respond me because it's a very important part. A lot of people will confuse between 几点 and 什么时候. 6点半. The answer after you translate, you can written like this, right? 6:30. So it's this kind of answer. It match with 几点. So 几点 is the correct one. But if I give you, if the answer is晚上6点半, which question word do you use? If my answer is 晚上6点半. Right now you can see they have 晚上 is one word. So after you translate, you have to write 6:30 p.m., right? Your answer after translated, it will be 6:30 p.m. So you got 6:30 one time word, p.m. another time word. So this is two time words already. So two time words, we must use 什么时候. Okay, very clear. So then, already understand about the difference? Yes or no? If already understand, show E, please type E over there to respond me. Already understand the difference or not? How to distinguish between 几点 and 什么时候? Make sure I need every people to understand it, because in the quiz 2 and the listening test, oral test will all involve question like this one. So it's a very big part. Make sure you remember the difference. Also, today you remember when you finish class, do a revision. Make sure tomorrow still you remember it. Okay. Then we move on over here. Let's check for more. So 一个星期 I prepare question for you. 一个星期有几天? Can you tell me which one is the question word inside the sentence? Step 1, we will do some practice. 一个星期有几天? Question word is. How about other students? Yeah, when you reply me, so you can check how you and your friends answered. So then, right now we got 2 answers already, right? Some people say 几, some people say 几天. So actually should be which one? 天, what's the meaning? Can you tell me? 天. 天 meaning means day. Do we learn the word 天 as a question word? No. We just learn 几 as the question word, right? So then, and here the question word should be 几. Then can you tell me 几, what's the meaning? We try to refresh your memory step by step, okay? 几, what's the meaning? Nope, not what. What is 什么? Yes, 几 means how many. Not how much. How much is 多少钱? Asking for money. Right? So then, never mind. So give you free to give your opinion, so I can know how many people already understand. Then 几 meaning means how many. So what's the answer for 几? I already told you. It's numbers more than 10 or less than 10. It's a number more than 10 or less than 10. Very good. It's numbers less than 10, right? So then already after you already settled, so actually you can already know, okay, what kind of things will be the possible answer. So 一个星期有几天? Let's check in. 一个星期, what's the meaning? So far you settled down. 一个 used for counting. So you translate as 一 and 星期 already enough. 一 means 1. 星期. 1 week, right? 星期 so means 1 week has how many days inside? So can you tell me the answer? Can you answer in the full sentence? 一个星期有几天? Can you type the full sentence? That's the answer for me. Your oral test will be like this. So if you understand this question, then when you go to oral, you will be very confident. So 一个星期有几天? This is the question bank coming from your oral test. Okay. Very good. So then, 很好啊. We have so many experts over here. So 一个星期有7天, 7 days, right? 一个星期有7天. Yes, got a typo over there just now. So then 1 week have 7 days. Continue. So far, very good. One more. 6月有多少天? Step 1, tell me where is the question word in the sentence. Which one is the question word? 很好. 多少, right? 多少 is the question word. 多少. So then 多少 asking for what? 多少 first one, tell me 多少. What's the meaning? I always got the typo problem. So 多少, what's the meaning for it? Make sure you understand. 多少 meaning means how many. Then continue. It asking for numbers more than 10 or less than 10 this time. 多少 asking for numbers more than 10. Very good. So then 6月 what's the meaning? 6月 6 it's a number. 月 means months. Oh, so many people. If you're counting, then you will put ge in the middle. This is for counting. I'm not counting, so 6月 what's the meaning? Quite confusing, right? So it's the name of the month. It's the name of the month, not counting for 6 months. Counting for 6 months, you should say 6个月. This is counting. Okay, so then this is not counting, it's the name of the month. So it's June. Okay. So 6月有多少天? Can you give me the full sentence as the answer? For Farhan, that is the wrong answer. We didn't learn numbers more than 100, so your answer is wrong. Check again. 6月有多少天? How should you answer in the full sentence? This is like a reading test, but think if you have, this is the question bank for oral test. If it's oral test, I read the question to you twice only. I just ask you 6月有多少天 first time. Then I continue 6月有多少天 second time. So you have to answer me. So this is that's why I told you have to be practice more. So then we're asking for how many days in June. So you answer 6月有30天. Very good. Not 180 days. That is 6个月. Then continue one more. 一年有多少个月? Question word add here. Which one? 一年有多少个月? What is the question word? Very good. 多少, right? So we know right now our answer will be numbers more than 10. Then can you catch the meaning? 一年. What's the meaning? 一年. 一年, 1 year. This time no trap in mind. 1 year has how many months? So give me your full sentence. 一年有. Don't type the one numbers. Don't type numbers. You should write it in pinyin. Always remember. If you type in numbers, so in quiz 2, they will give you a wrong question mark. They will give you a wrong mark. Yes, we have to put 一年有12个月. Okay, very good. 一年有12. 12. Where to put the comma over there? So check the comma. Very good. So 一年有12个月. 12 months in 1 year. Then 今天下雨了吗? Question word. Which one? 今天下雨了吗? Very good. It's 吗. So it's asking a yes or no. The meaning means already. 下雨 raining. 今天 what's the meaning? 今天 same like 一年6月有多少天? 天 means day. So 今天 today. Very good. So today is it raining? So if your answer is yes, we copy the whole sentence. We answer 今天下雨了. Today it's raining. But if you answer no, we say 今天 we use 没有 because it's have or not. Has raining or not. So we use 没有下雨. Okay, we use 没有 add here. This is like in Malay you say dada. Okay, so the 没有今天没有下雨. I got a question. If your answer is no, add here. You have to involve le in your answer or not. Today is it raining? So if your answer is no, you have to involve le in your answer or not. Yes, don't need because things not happen, so we cannot put already inside the sentence. Okay. So for no version, we don't need to put the in the answer. We just answer 今天没有下雨。Today isn't raining. Okay, 今天没有下雨。Very good. So continue. 昨天是谁的生日 ？Can you tell me where is the question word? Which one is the question word? 昨天是谁的生日 ？Very good. 谁 right? Asking for what? What's the meaning for 谁 ？Who, right? So then our answer will be people, right? Our answer will be people. So 昨天 meaning means yesterday. So question meaning means yesterday is whose birthday? So if you say yesterday is my birthday, we answer 昨天是我的生日。Okay, 昨天是我的生日. So you put your answer at here. If you say yesterday is Farah's birthday, so 昨天是法拉的生日。Okay, very easy ones. Then continue with it. 今年是哪一年？We'll teach you last class. So then, did you remember which one is the question word? Can you figure out the question word? Only one correct. Two, three? Three correct answer already. Question word is 哪一. When we're asking for a year, we use 哪一 as the question word. Okay, 哪一. So if you don't know, then if you forgot, download the video, finish your revision. Quite complicated. Then, so this year is which year? This is we are asking for. Then, how do you answer me in the full sentence? Type in pinyin. Okay, type in pinyin. So how do you answer in the full sentence? 今年是哪一年? Answer me in the full sentence. Okay, very good. We already have the correct answer. So how about other people? Can you remember how to say the name of the year or not? We counting the numbers one by one, right? So 今年是2020年. Very good. Then continue. 今天是几月几日? Can you tell me the question word right now? Question word in the sentence right now. 几, right? But we have two. Okay, so don't forget, you got a two at here. So then 几, first one can asking for numbers, how many? Another one, 几 used to asking for the date, for months, day, days of the week. Okay, so then at here, so 今天是几月几日 meaning means what day is, so what's the date today? How do you answer for real situation? For real situation, how do you answer it? Try to involve inside. You need more practice. Then when you go to oral test, you can totally be confident with that. So how should we answer in the full sentence? In real situation? Uh, 今天是诶 we have a little bit of problem right here. We got two answers. The first one, 今天是11月18日. Then the second type of the answer. So how about the others? How do you answer over here? I give you time, so try to think about it. We can see Nuru and Fatin, they got two different answers at here. So how about the others? .11月8日, 8 means 8. Today is 18, right? So the correct answer, so first one is when we're talking for the months, no matter it's less than 10 or more than 10 for the months, we always use 几 to ask the question. So 11, November and here is 11月. Also 11 right together, no space in the middle. Then 18th, November 18th. 18 is 18日, okay, 18日. Also 18, numbers less than 100, always write together, no space in the middle. Okay, so 18 write together. Okay, so then this is 今天是11月18日. Okay, so check about your answer, no problem. Then continue asking for 今天星期几? 几 is the question word. So how do you answer? This is not a sentence more than 5 words. It's a very basic question. 今天星期几? In real situation, how do you answer me? In real situation, how do you answer me? Fahas type answer, they have some problem. Check the book again. What problem is that? It's a very simple problem. Check your book one more time. In our class, I said between months and day and year, we write things separate. But days of the week can separate or not? Tricky part, right? If I didn't ask you the question, so you totally think already remember everything. So days of the week, we can separate or not? Cannot. So for the question they can, but for answer cannot. Okay, the question they write together or separate is the same, but the answer always remember only days of the week. Okay, days of the week we write in one word. They cannot separate. Okay, they cannot separate. So 今天星期三，小姐，现在几点了？Miss, what time is it now? So answer question word is 几点。So then we answer 现在2:09了。Okay, my answer for this one should be 现在2:09了。Okay. Because 小姐 is a calling when you call someone. So then for the answer, we don't repeat 小姐 anymore because if the people ask question is a boy, so we cannot answer 小姐. So then we just don't need to copy the calling. Okay. So we just answer 现在2:09了. Then continue the next one. 你的生日是什么时候? Question word. Which one is the question word? Can you tell me? 你的生日是什么时候? Very good. 什么时候, right? 什么时候 is the question word. So actually this one you need to tell the people the month and the day for your birthday. Okay, the month and the day for your birthday. So if the birthday is, I write down, if this is the birthday, how do you answer in the full sentence? Need more practice. So then, if this is the birthday, how do you answer in the full sentence? Let me check how many people will falling into the trap. Type it clear, confident. Check your book. Type the answer in full sentence. How do you answer it? And luckily in our class, so many people can follow. So if that is the answer, then how do you answer in the full sentence? I also type in the same time. Yeah, I gave the answer for December 20th. I said use this one as the answer. Use December 20 as the fixed answer, as the possible answer. 我的生日是10节。Farhan's answer got a problem. Wow. Okay, Farah already got the answer over there. Sarah got a little bit of problem for the answer. So Fading got the answer over here, right? If you didn't type it by yourself, so you cannot catch you cannot check whether you make problem or not. So the first one, the month and the day, which one we put in front? Some people got problem. Okay, so then month, I will type my correct answer over here. Yeah, we have some people put the correct answer already. So we should answer by if December 20 is the possible answer. So we should answer 我的生日是12月20日. Only 12 have comma in the middle. 20没有. Okay, we have so far only 女儿12. One more is 星期二. So far, only the 3 words have comma in the middle. Other words 没有. Okay, other words 没有. Don't have the comma in the middle. So always remember, month put in front, day put in the end. So already catch it, not that difficult, right? After we gave more practice, then you can easily catch about the time. You can be much more confident. So next class, I will ask you these difficult ones. Okay, today we will stop at here. Homework for today. Translate your dialogue 1 and dialogue 2 for lesson 4. Okay, translate dialogue 1 and dialogue 2 in lesson 4. So next class, we will discuss the 2 dialogue and another slide of the question to you. Okay, so do you have any questions today? I'm very happy. Most of you are very good in the class. 没有 So then, so 今天我很高兴 Today I'm very happy. Okay, so 谢谢大家，再见。Make sentence 2, we will do it next class. Next class, I will give you the homework for make sentence 2. Okay? So we will discuss that in next class. So today, only the translation for dialogue 1 and dialogue 2. So finish your revision and make sure you finish translate the dialogue 1, dialogue 2. Next class, we will talk for that.
Lausi, can you add me manual?
Okay, so you type your metric number in the group chat. Type your answer in type your metric number in group chat, so I will add that manually.